looking for some rain, well, very little in the forecast next week. Any that does turn up will be very short-lived. It's going to stay predominantly dry with some spells of warm sunshine.
Today we're looking at the state of British politics.
Asking, is technology ruining football?
Are we too obsessed with our phones?
Helen from Hull wants to know, how hot's the planet going to get?
And we'll explain why prices keep going up and up.
Also, Rach, did you know space has its own smell?
Really? What of? The world is fast-moving and can be confusing.
So let's talk about it.
5 Live Breakfast with Rachel and Rick. Listen on BBC Sounds.
I'm Jordan Dunbar. I was a comedian and a drag performer in Belfast. I knew the scene.
I was just a regular Friday night.
As I chatted with Jimmy Carter and Bill Clinton, both of them wished me a happy birthday. So that was my beginning with American presidents.
I've seen the headlines. What did the boffins actually find?
Are you allowed to call them boffins?
With affection.
There's always more to the story with our podcasts. Listen on BBC Sounds.
As fighting continues in Ukraine, join our team for the latest developments.
There's now a massive effort to rebuild what's been destroyed, but what happened here will never be forgotten.
See the headlines as they happen with breaking news alerts in the app and get the full story with bbc.co.uk/news. Follow the story for all the latest with BBC News.
Welcome to Newsday. Reporting live from Singapore, I'm Mariko Oi. The headlines. President Zelensky tells a summit of European leaders there's an urgent need for Ukraine to join NATO and the EU for the security of the West.
Every European country that borders Russia and that does not want Russia to tear it apart should be a full member of the EU and NATO.
Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov attends the BRICS nations meeting in South Africa, but events have been overshadowed by the question of whether the Russian president would be arrested if he attends the summit in August. The British government launches a legal challenge to try and avoid handing over Boris Johnson's full WhatsApp messages to the COVID inquiry.
Live from our studio in Singapore. This is BBC News. It's Newsday.
Hi there, thank you for being with us. It's 7 in the morning here in Singapore and 2 a.m. in Moldova, where a summit of European leaders to discuss the war in Ukraine has been taking place. Moldova neighbors Ukraine to the west, so it's